Merry Christmas! Happy Advent Day! Another day, marking down the days to Christmas. Today we're going to make these really cute ornaments or medallions. You can put them anywhere. Look at how fun. Depending on the style and the colors you're using for Christmas, you could make these to match your theme. Let's get started. So to start, you're going to need, for the medallion part, you're going to need two 11 by 17 sheets of paper. So whether you cut it out of craft paper, I just happen to have these prints and I wanted the black background, so I'm going to use these two. And then for the center, I wanted to use this black and white pine cone Santa. I'm going to cut around him and put him aside and cut out these words and put them aside to use on top of the medallion. So you're going to score both of your sheets of 11 by 17 that are for the outside of the medallion in the same way. The first thing I did is I'm putting it long ways like this, so it's 11 inches wide, and I'm going to do a score mark down the 5.5 inch line. Turning it around because my scoreboard is not quite that long, and I'm scoring there. Then I'm turning it widthwise long, and I'm going to score every 1/2 inch. This will go to 12, so I'm starting at 12, 11.5, 11, and going all the way down to 0. Turn my paper around, and if I've done it correctly, my last score line should have been here at the 5 inch mark when you turn it around and finish scoring 1/2 inch marks to the end. So here's your first sheet. Do your other sheet the same way. So the first thing I'm going to do with both of these sheets is I am just going to fold that center line in. Not tightly, but lightly, just fold it both ways on both. And now we are going to start folding as a fan fold both pieces. So I'm folding this top piece first back. And for me, the easiest way was to keep flipping it over, folding down each time. And just continue doing this to both sheets of your paper until you are done folding all your score lines. Okay, so when you have both of these folded up, the next thing we're going to do, we have that little score line in the center. I'm going to tape this edge to this edge. This heavy-duty double stick tape really worked really well on this project. It happens to be a 1/2 inch, and it happens that these score lines are a 1/2 inch. You could staple it. Now, you want to make sure you've got it lined up. Line up the top edges as closely as I can, and then I am just going to go like this. I want a teeny tiny little opening at the very end. So just squish this in and this will stay very nice. Let's do the same thing with the other one. I'm going to tape this long piece to this piece. I am just taping these two pieces together. Now to keep this together, I'm just going to tie a piece of string through here and here where these two little openings are. You want to pull it so it goes together. You just want to pull it so tight that you rip your paper. And then you could use a ribbon, you could use cording, you could use whatever you would like, and just make a knot. And I have that in the back so I don't have a big knot in the front. Okay, so let's get our Santa and put him on here. Just going to cut him out. And you really could have him hang off if you wanted to. And I cut my Merry Christmas out. Now, if you wanted to age him or antique him, you would do that before you put him on. I think I'm just going to leave him the way he is. I'm going to use my hot glue gun. You could use any type of glue you want. When I use the hot glue, it seemed to go a little faster. And I'm just going to do a few little rims around. I don't want to go too far down because I know part of that hangs off. So I'm going to use my acrylic sealer, and it's a high gloss finish. You could use gloss or matte. On this one, this is the easiest way unless you're using a spray adhesive, but I really like this, so I'm just going to spray him up, and while it is still wet, put my fun glitter on him. This is my mica glitter that I love to use for everything, and we are going to put a hanger on him and let him dry. Didn't this seem fun? And you know, here's something else I wanted to show you with these medallions. Do you remember when we tied the centers together to make a circle? Well, look, if you didn't, isn't this fun? And I even did one that just had half. And I thought, oh, how fun. This reminds me of those curtains along windows. You could do lots of these half circles. But whatever you do, I hope you have fun doing these up. Happy Advent, Merry Christmas. See you soon.